for just a minute. That's why you're up here. See. All right. Still alive, Tobago. Ready? Let's feel it, Tobago. You know what? Here. Here's the only reason why Tobago's here. Just saw this. Now you don't care anymore. Bye. That's the only reason you wanted to be here. Somehow get your... Oh, okay, no, you're okay. See, hopefully the sound is okay. Sure, y'all will let me know if it's not. Random stream. I could not have had more cookies. I thought I could. Like, those cookies legit hit me as I was driving home. I just felt this kind of Then I was like, it's time to accelerate and go much faster. For those of you that don't know, Mike Kais, thank you for liking the stream. I should be at the gym right now. I should. That was my intent. But then Ernest was like, yo, I just bought 9 boxes of Girl Scout cookies and we need to taste them. Ernest, if you want to share your Girl Scout cookie tier in the chat, feel free. And Tagalogs or Tagalos, whatever, are still top tier. The lemon cookie was phenomenal. I'm trying to remember which other ones were really good. I'm trying to remember off the top of my head. But yeah, I got hit by Freddy's, right? I got hit by the chocolate chips and then making me take the booty dips because I got the cookie-itis right now. Not right now, I did. So I rushed home. Eligio, thank you for sharing the stream. Oh, that looks weird. Where's the rest of that? That was super weird. Right, thank you for liking the stream. If y'all could like or share the stream so I can figure out just why this thing is, oh crap, why it's so busted. Like, there's supposed to be a whole animation thing on top and it was just like cut off and whatnot. Where is it? Where's the animation clip? What the hell? Where is my give it to me baby? I gotta fix that right now. We're fixing that now. We're gonna fix it live. Kurt, thank you for liking the stream. Although, where are my animations? Ernest, dosey dos. What are the dosey dos? Are those what's in a dosey do? I'll tell you how I rank it. All right, Curtis fixed the sharing animation. Where is the follow share? Oh, I'm trying to find them now. Mike, thank you for sharing the stream. The share one works. Why isn't the like one working? All right, I see a broken link here. Hold on a second. Let me try to fix this, then you all can do it. See here. I see my oh yay Davids. Let me try to find... Somebody like the stream real quick? I think that's give it to me, baby, right? Like, what is the point of having it connect to the cloud when the cloud breaks your link? That is doom. That is very doom. What's up, Kevin Tyler Willis? Thank you for liking it so we can try to fix this. Hold on. My uploads are empty. What the blood clot? All right. Hold on a second. Thank you. Somebody just liked the stream. Hold on. Give me 1 second because I can't see right now. I'm looking at a bunch of clips and animations. All right. There's my video clips. Crap. Thank you to whoever just did that. I'll go back and check in just a second. I appreciate y'all helping. Y'all are awesome. Let me see. Maybe this will do it. Hold on, hold on. I can't see right now. Whatever y'all are doing, I can't see it yet. Hold on, that's what she said. Animations. That does not feel like an optimized clip at all. Might be what I have to use. Video clips. Optimized GIFs. Maybe freshly handbrake. Nope. Full. Definitely don't want to do that. Alright. I'm gonna try this. Uploading. Select it. Done. Okay, pretty much everything else still looks okay. All right, let's try it now. Okay, thank you to Tia. Derek Novato, I hate you. Kelly Bowman Shipman, thank you all for liking the stream. Thank you, Ernest, Freddie, Mike, Curtis, Kelly Bowman, thank you. All right, can someone try to like it again now? And let's see if it works. It should work. I'm hoping it works. Did y'all could have told me I'm like not this close to the screen. So Mike, how you doing? What flavors of cookies did I get? I didn't get any of them. Uploaded. Did not save. Okay, let's try it again. Done. I see it here. Close. All right, let's reopen it. Are you there? Of course you're not. This is... Well, I apologize that I will not be giving it to any of you babies tonight. Because, we'll just try this bird thing instead. We'll at least save the bird. So I can give all of you the bird. Not saving that either. So glad I'm paying for this service. I freeze up on. Is anybody else seeing the screen freeze? Mike, you just got an Echo Dot from my mom. Okay, I guess congrats. Are we talking about something really? Yeah, oh, you know, I think there's a bunch of issues. Like my phone won't connect to this. I might as well just. No, I'm not gonna restart the stream because I have to go round 2 to pooping. Close it down. All right, we're trying to restart the stream. Or I'm trying to reconnect. Connection error. See, am I frozen for anybody else? What? Okay, that all works. All right, I'm gonna assume not frozen. Let's talk about mental health and not cookies for a minute. Although I did eat the lemon, the Tagalog. The Mike says he can see me, so okay, I'm assuming that we're good. I'll put on. Here we go. Kelly says not frozen here. Sherry says not now. Okay, then we're good. Thank you, Sherry. Sherry, how are you been? I miss you, Sherry. I was talking about you just the other day. Me and Alex Salas were wondering just how you were doing. I really hope she's doing. As long as no more flash floods happen, I think you're gonna do. All right. But no, I think, mental health is definitely something that a real problem or a real concern for all of us, I think. It's not something I would have even considered years ago. Like, how is my mental health or how is somebody else's mental health? It wasn't something that was in my vernacular. It wasn't in my headspace in terms of like things that I deal with or things that are even a concern. Gary's great. Good. Gary. Time has told a different tale. Taught me a few things. And I think like most of you, I've gone through a lot of stuff. We've all gone through a lot over the past few years. To varying degrees, various degrees. And I can say personally, a lot of times, especially over the past few months, I ran into a lot of you just out in random places. A few of you guys have messaged me or whatnot. By the way, please, it's not a open call to message me because I'll ignore it. No. I say I'm kidding, but it's true. But it's always nice when people. It's always nice to hear good things. Like I've had a lot of people like, oh, I really miss when we did that thing. Or I've met with people that are like, oh no, I really appreciate what you and like the GAM team used to do. Like looking back now, I see like just how much y'all were doing, or I love like the art stuff, or how you guys built this and that. Like it's really nice to hear. I've heard people say like, oh, it's helped them like get involved in different charities or whatnot. Like I'll be aware of stuff. Like I was even talking to someone the other day. And we were talking about connecting him with somebody regarding animals and pet shelters and whatnot. I was like, oh yeah, we do tons of stuff with First Coast No More Homeless Pets. I can definitely put you in touch with somebody from there. So all those kind of things definitely help my mental health. Here, when I hear about, I guess, the impact or the, I think anytime you hear from other people saying that they miss you, that definitely does something for your own personal, they definitely ego, but it makes you feel valued. I think everybody wants to feel valued. And it's nice. I appreciate it. I know a lot of times I'm kind of a jerk because I enjoy being a jerk, but I genuinely do. I am grateful for every time like I hear something like that. Especially when it's about other people, like about the whole team. Because then I feel like, hey, as a group, we're able to come together and do something that had like a positive effect. Like, since the GAM team definitely helped me grow and meet other awesome people. Good, I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that. I think the group of people that I was blessed enough to meet and be able to time with and work closely with past decade were exceptional. And it was really kind of eye-opening to me, especially the other day. Hold on. It was really eye-opening to me the other day because someone was asking me, well, how would they do this, and this? Like, how to do things that we used to do. And, I would explain, like, how to put it together and, like, logistics of it and how to actually execute it. But even in giving that breakdown, I had to pause and then tell them, hey, like, this is how it works functionally, But the magic sauce is the people that we had. Like what I'm explaining to you is going to work from an execution standpoint, like paint by numbers, but it's like you can make it, anybody can make a burger. Alicia, thank you for liking the stream. One day we'll have the animation clips back. I don't know what happened to it. Without certain people, you lose the magic. And I was like, yeah, this thing will work, but it's not gonna be magical. It's not gonna be baller. That's not me giving like hints for anything. Like there's nothing kind of like baller theme. It made me feel good to realize that. I was like, man, I really had some special people around me. I was really blessed in it. Alicia says, I'm late, but hello. And Mint Girl Scout cookies are my fave. As for mental health, I lost my landline in 2015 when my mom passed. Sorry to hear that. So my mental health is shit, but I do my best to encourage others to be okay. You know, I think my mental health went into dramatic decline when I lost my mom too. Like it's same thing. Like as soon as it happened, I think everybody who loses somebody close like that, I think when you lose like a parent or a child or somebody that's directly close to you in life. You know, I always see people posting like, oh my God, so-and-so, and this is going to sound kind of cold. So-and-so passed and I cried. And I'm like, that was like some random celebrity that you never met. Maybe there was like an impact for them for you. Maybe not. But it's not the same. It's not the same. I remember even feeling bad about how I interacted with other people beforehand because I felt bad for when people lost somebody. But I didn't get it until I actually lost somebody that close to me. Like you get put into like a really shitty club. Because whenever you meet somebody else who's lost, you're like, okay, I get it. I know why you have those random breakdowns when you're walking through a store and you see a shirt that has something that reminds you. Or I get why you pull over to the side of the road because you don't think you're gonna make it. Like I get that, and I'm sure people feel that way about other things too. Like now, going through it, I'm like people feel things that I will never be able to comprehend or understand until it happens to me. So the best I can do is try to open myself up, and passionate to those people. Realize that I may not understand something. Hopefully I don't ever have to. So I get where you're coming from. I get it. But on a more positive note, God, this just got really sad and somber. Mint Girl Scout cookies are the worst. I think everybody should agree on that. And that you're just wrong, Alicia. Mint Girl Scout cookies are horrible. It's the attempt to trick you into thinking that maybe, just maybe, you don't have to brush your teeth after eating these cookies. But you really should. They're still bad cookies. Like the mint isn't toothpaste. They're horrible. Don't let mint chocolate chip cookies deceive you. Mike says you were an utter wreck for 2 weeks when my grandma passed away last September. Sorry to hear that. Alicia, what? No, they're my fave. They're not your fave, Alicia. The system controlled by the Girl Scout conglomerate has deceived you into believing, has tricked and connived their way into your taste buds to make you feel like those are the best cookies, and they're not. They're like, how can we spend less on making this cookie? We're gonna cut the budget and spend a half less by not using chocolate, and we're gonna use like cheap toothpaste that's at the bottom of all the rolled up toothpaste tubes. We're gonna use that and inject them into cookies. That's how they got you. Alicia, the 15,000 worth of crowns I gave must make it possible to enjoy them. That's what happened. See, that's how they got you. Yeah, I get that. It does take time. Like I think I can definitely get where you're coming from on that. To finally be able to get to that point where you can talk about it without emotionally losing it. But I'm sure people have other reasons as that contributes to their own mental health, like the ups and downs of it, whether it's stress from job, the whole COVID situation, not being able to see people, maybe something with a pet or stress with a friend. My rate of things that could contribute to that. And I just wanted to thank you all, most of you, not all of you. Some of you I still can't. For helping me. A few of my close friends were extremely helpful with it. Friends have always had my back. A few people I met during my voyage that I hadn't seen in years that really helped out tremendously, whether they know it or not. And I'll say it's made me oh man, my video bitrate just dipped. What the hell happened? Oh no. So yeah, y'all have kind of slightly grown my heart of coal. I feel a little bit better than I did. Definitely better than I felt a year and a half ago. Definitely better than I felt 6 months ago. Where I'm loosely considering some type of meetups again. I want y'all's thoughts on that. What do y'all think about having some type of meetups once again? Some type of GAM meetup. Obviously, I'd have to have like my own set of conditions in doing so because I'm particular. Vaccinations have to be a requirement. Probably may I have to get temperature checks or something. Destiny says, I've been struggling shift work disorder and working with my dad and overnight. I feel like I'm so tired and dealing with so much anxiety, so I understand. Oh, that's gotta shifting like your actual schedule and like your body's clock in terms of like how and when you're working and having to work with family under various conditions. Like there's a lot of things there contribute to your anxiety or stress, just throw you off because of your whole body rhythm. I don't know what conditions that you're working under, but I definitely try to. Mike says, so if anyone needs a friend now or in the future, I usually got you. I don't believe in that. I'm not dissing you, Mike. I just don't believe in that in general. Like this again, my beliefs. I believe in people being open to listening. I don't believe in anybody being a friend. I don't believe in friends just by saying so. I think friendship is kind of like respect. It's earned something over time. I think it's great. I think it's a wonderful gesture to make. But I don't say, yo, I'm gonna be your friend whenever you need me, because it's not true. I'm not. I'll do my best to be there, help, but I won't front back. Yeah, I'm gonna be your friend. I'm like, nah, I ain't gonna be your friend. I don't know you like that. We don't have any of those experiences to share. I keeps it real like that. And I'm also gonna be somewhat particular, even in terms of the meetups. I want things to go forward. I'm much older. Not just because of COVID. I'm just pretty damn old now. And I don't want drama going into stuff. So people have done things that I don't find appropriate. Don't want them the space. I'm like, yo, sorry, I can't. Destiny, I'm very antisocial. Whatever, Destiny. Whatever. You're not. Maybe you feel anti. Do you feel antisocial? Are you? I don't know if you're being sarcastic or not, because I've always found you to be very social. But maybe social scenarios you find very draining. I'm trying to brush my non-existent hair. I'm not used to having it. Maybe you're just kidding and saying you're anti. Alicia says, "Let's do it." To which my reply to that. Sorry, it's been a while. Where is this? Oh wait, no, that's not. Oh man, do I not have That's What She Said anymore? I don't have a That's What She Said. Ah, dang it! I'll use this instead.
No, God! No, God, please, no!
So I get it. Mike says, are you still playing that professionals networking meetup sometime? Yes and no. It's not a professionals networking meetup. And I'll have to provide more clarity on it. It is for people who we're looking just to achieve something. We're looking to move forward. I don't want to call it like a professional networkers meetup because a lot of the people who probably want to do it may not be professionals. And they're not there for networking. Some might be there for networking, some may not. It'll be for people who want to join kind of like this think tank, and I will send out invites to the people that I would like to be there. I'm not going to make it open. At first I was like, yo, I'm just going to make it open to the whole whatever and everybody can go. And then the more I thought about it, I was like, you know what? This shouldn't be open. I want this to be selective. Because one of the things that I'm hoping is that the people there will be able to help each other. And if there are, and by the way, it's going to happen within the next, say, week and a half. It was almost going to be tonight. Actually, Mike, we'll go through yours tonight, if you don't mind, if that's cool with you. Mr. Muscles Grow, if you're okay with it, we'll go through a little bit of your stuff tonight. Okay. But yeah, I just want to clarify that. Oh, what's up, Rob? No, I want to make sure that the people attending it are people that, one, can help each other. Two, I want to make sure it's people that are all there for the right reasons. And my hope is to personally find a few people that I can personally mentor. And I think over time, as the people who attend it kind of get a feel and get in the groove of it, because I do want to conduct it kind of like a class. I think like probably after 3 or 4, I then would be okay opening it up to the public, because then at that point I think the people who've been attending it would be able to help work with me in terms of helping the new people to come in. Like they say, you shouldn't have a team, shouldn't be managing more than 7 people. So at that point, I feel like there would be enough other people there that could help manage the additional people that are coming on. Up. Mike Kai says meetups will be awesome. Let's do it. That's why I didn't have the animation for you. I'm sorry. Alicia, I'm not vaxxed due to heart condition, so make exceptions, please. Ugh. I gotta figure out how to make exceptions. Like, I think I could probably do exceptions, but I would have to go the route of like, hey, and I haven't thought this part out yet because I didn't consider this yet. I probably have to require you to get like a test here the day of or day before or something. Then have to do some type of temperature thing. Because I'm gonna be real, I don't want to be exposed to it. And I know I'm going to be, but I would like to limit it. I already went through like a really bad bout of it. I tested negative, but it still felt like I had it. I did not want to go through that again. I definitely don't want to share it with anybody else. Destiny, I just feel like I don't have the energy to talk to people and it's not fun. Just so burnout. Okay, I get it. You want to try it to talk to people more like I did. Because you were very energetic and social before Destiny, but I can understand if you're going through the other things in life and this whole period of time. I mean, I feel that way anymore. People change, bro. Go through different phases, peaks and valleys. I definitely understand that. So hopefully, maybe we can figure out a way. This is good while we're all talking. Like Alicia presented a situation where I had to reconsider, like I had to reconsider my approach, even considering the meetups. Like, okay, well, people want to go that I would personally like to spend time with, but I still want to guarantee not just my own safety, my family's safety, to the best of my ability. Didn't even say guaranteed. Like to the best of my ability, create a safe environment for me, my family, and for the other people there. Alicia's a good person, but she has something that's legitimate. She has a heart condition. So what do I do in that scenario? So having this conversation is now forcing me to. Thank you, Alicia, for sharing that. Didn't have to share, but I'm glad you did. Rob says I like helping. Rob's always been there to help out. Rob's had my back for years. It's been funny, Rob. Even I've had so many moments during COVID where I get like cornered by somebody or get in a situation and I've literally just yelled out to other people. Even if other people, nobody there knows me, I'm like, where the fuck is Rob? Like, Rob would have stopped this from happening. He'd get me out of this right now. Mike Gross says, gotcha. Bro, are you okay with me going through your questionnaire a little bit tonight? You're still in the chat? Let me know. I don't want to share or go into things that you're not comfortable with. He says, I can't believe you don't have That's What She Said snippet. I know! I used to have the snippet. Like, I don't know. Like, maybe. Is it here? Let me see. I see Godim. Look.
Got him!
I see Office. No. I see. What the actual.
What the actual fuck?
Wow, do I not have that? Alright, we're gonna have to add it right now then. I know I've got to have it still in here. That's what she said. See, this is why we need this one. Let's see. Happy Gilmore, Ian Peel, Kermit the Frog is Usher. What the hell is that even? There's my Noise. There we go. Office. That's what she said.
That's what she said.
That's boom. I need to change the property so we can actually hear it. Boom. Monitor and output. Is there no audio to that one?
That's what she said.
There we go.
That's what she said.
There we go. That's much better. And it's probably not going to show up on my remote for a while. Well, maybe I could reconnect. Let's see, is it over here? L. Okay, good, sweet. We got it! Rob says, hey man, how about you let Ryan eat right quick? Yes! That scenario's happened many times where like I just want to eat my damn food, and I'm like, oh, where the fuck is Rob? He would fix this. Alicia says it's a tough road, but it is what. Honestly, yeah, I applaud you for going through that road. I know you kind of have to. But Destiny says, I understand, better to be safe than sorry. Yeah, like I just want to be safe. That's all. It's the most important office bit. I know. It is. It really is. Alicia, I heard it with the laugh and love it. Good, good. See, I think we got somebody in the chat from like another, like a foreign country or something. I'll ignore it. Mike's still in the chat. I want to read Mike's questions, but I don't know whether I'm allowed to or not. But you know what? When have I really ever worried about whether or not I was allowed to do something? Should I be polite and wait for Mike's response, or should I just do it?
The world.
I am the worst. Nah, I'm gonna wait for Mike. I'm gonna give Mike till 9:45 to answer. Rob says, bring your own test. Only takes 15 minutes. I don't know about all that. I don't want to see if everybody like picking boogers around me for 15 minutes, which end up. I can imagine. You know how that would break out. Every few minutes, we're like, okay, now we got to stand next to another person doing their test. Yeah. Maybe, but it is an option. Maybe there's some way. Alicia said, I think he said okay. I know he said gotcha, but I want to make sure he's in the chat if I'm going to go over his stuff, because I think he's the person that would probably benefit the most from it. Hey, what's up, Philip? The gray hair is coming nicely. Thank you much. Phil's actually one of the people that's kind of been the inspiration for me to do this think tank mentorship thing. When I was still teaching, I would have lots of students that were never truly my students kind of like show up to classes or just hang out and talk, and Phil was one of those people. And you know, we kept in touch over the years. Been at bachelor parties together, and it was always very energizing to talk to Phil, and I hope I was able to help your path a little bit. I hope I was able to be somewhat of a positive life, Phil, because you definitely impacted mine. Like, I genuinely enjoyed talking to you and hearing about the concerns you had, like the struggles you were facing, like how you were trying to reach your goals, and I want to say your passion and your drive was so invigorating for me. It was awesome. Like, talking to you made me feel more energized, made me feel younger, and it helped me keep my edge. Like, it kept me looking for solutions and answers, and kept me hungry. And a lot of y'all were a lot of the, I guess, students that weren't my students that came through, and even a lot of the people from the team. It was a very similar approach for people in my life. And given my own past, I felt like I could help, or I tried to help best I could. Obviously, I'm with a ton of my own faults, a ton of them. But I don't know. So thank you, Phil. Thank you, Phil, for being one of those people. Ernest is watching on Insta where it's like super squished. Thank you for letting me know, Ernest. Yeah, I'm still experimenting with Instagram, trying to figure out a way to multi-stream. Are fun. He says Phil is one of the best people. Phil is one of the best people, without a doubt. Phil is one of the few people that I would actually go to the movie. Phil says, I appreciate you a lot, man. You definitely helped me a lot through the. If I can give back a little. You gave me a lot back, Phil. You gave me a lot back. If you're looking for a designer developer and you want to pay a lot of money, but it's going to be worth it, hit up Phil. Overpay Phil. Phil will overwork for you. Let's talk about these meetups. So if we were to meet up, let's say, let's be hypothetical and say that we figure out stuff that makes it as COVID safe as possible. What do y'all want to do? Do y'all just want to meet up and hang out again? If we were to do something where like we put together just like a bunch of video games and have some kind of just like social drink and game playing thing, I'll be down for that. Kind of like what we used to do at Ardwolf. We just set up a bunch of game stations. Everybody shows up, drink. Maybe I'll have a few people help me out with hosting duties. Help run some games or something like that. I've been wanting to do Mario Kart forever, where it's like a don't drink and drive Mario Kart. You'd have to buy your own beer or drink or whatever, but do Mario Kart. Then every time you get around a lap, you have to stop playing the game, take a shot, do a drink, something like that. I wanted to do that forever. We never got to do it. Bill says, shout outs to Tia, always pressing forward and making things happen. There you go. That's the first time anybody's ever said anything positive about it. Tia's one of those people too. Like Tia's one of the people I'm actually working with on the side right now. And I think Tia and I have always had that relationship for years. Tia's been there for me without a doubt. She's both grown, both helped each other grow. Oh damn it. You know what? You know what I really need? I need Renzo or somebody else to be here when I'm streaming, so then they can work the boards. I need someone to work the boards during the stream, so then they can do like stuff like, hey, guess what? Someone creepy in the chat just said something, and we know they're like all creepy like. Like that's I need someone to do that, or like, you know, I really get pissed off and I'm like, oh god, I'm so mad, and then the person on the boards would be like, I'm not angry. That's what I need. Where's Renzo? Jackass Forever. I saw Jackass the other night with Ernest, the guy who gave you too many Girl Scout cookies, contributing to my diarrhea. Let's say Tia says, Phil, it's because I have people like you and Ryan who inspire me. Well, Ryan yells at me. I do yell at Tia. Tia knows it. I give her hashtag tough love. And that's, I'm not going to sugarcoat it with all y'all. Anybody who I accept into this think tank scenario, I'm not going to sugarcoat shit. I don't got time to waste on. I'm expecting you to really, anybody going into this, I'm expecting that you're hungry and that you want it. I'm not, if you're there just to kind of be, you know, kind of wishy-washy, like, oh, I'm trying to figure this out. I'm like, okay, well, this isn't your place. Come back when you figured it out. Ready to go. Because you're going to be wasting my time. You're going to be wasting everybody else's time. It's not a dig or a diss. It's just you're not ready yet. Not in the mental state. I'm training people for the Olympics. You're not even sure you want to go do qualifiers. You shouldn't be training with us for the Olympics. Jackass was awesome. If you want to watch a lot of penises in a fun way, definitely go see Jackass. Like, or every time your car stalls, you have to drink. Huh? Did your car stall in Mario Kart? I don't think you can stall your car in Mario Kart, can you? I guess technically when someone hits you with an item or something. Nah! Stick with my rules. Rob says contribute. Hey, you gotta be able to. It's not even just being able to contribute, not having the mentality to contribute. It's the mentality, and Rob, you definitely get this. If you're like in a martial arts class, and right now the class is all training for a tournament, somebody shows up and they're like, yeah, you know what, I'm kind of thinking about maybe learning Hapkido, but I'm not sure. It's like, okay, we'll come back during the beginner's class, or come back when we have an open house. Right now, all these people are training for this tournament. If you're here during that time, you're wasting everybody's time, and you're wasting your own time. We're glad that you want to learn, that you're figuring things out, but this isn't the right time for it. A lot of people don't like hearing that. They don't like hearing that. They take that as being pushed away, like, oh, well, they hated me or they didn't like me. It's like, no, like, you're just, everybody only has so much energy and time to use, and you gotta be able to read the room and the situation and be like, okay, do I have the right energy and time to match with this situation, to match with this? If you don't, then come back when it does, or find the right situation for it. Simple as that. He says, it's boot camp time, motherfuckers. You gonna learn today. That's right, man. Why don't I have you gonna learn today? Someone needs to get that for me. I'll just do this.
We don't negotiate with terrorists.
There you go. Close enough. Rob's exactly. Bring something to the table. Yeah. You have to. Because, again, only so much time. Mike Kaiz, are you in the chat still? Have you made your demo reel yet? Where's your demo reel? But okay, so on the meetup, I think Rob said just meet up and talk. I think we'd all want to talk. I feel like there has to be something else there for it to be scam. I feel like we have to have games or something. Definitely can't do karaoke yet. That's been a huge request for a long time. Largely from myself, but also from others. I don't know how do we sanitize mics as each person changes hands? Does that damage the mic? I don't know. Not a scientist. Should I have Rob be a host / MC again? We bring games, less people socialize. True. But also if we bring games, then more of the community shows up. So I feel like it's a damned if you do, damned if you don't scenario. I'd make sure whatever games we brought would be games that would socialize people, you know? Or at least provide enough entertainment to where the other people who don't want to play the games social at that point. Like, I think Mario Kart always works out well. I think Overcooked works to a lesser extent. Maybe Mario Party or Jackbox or I don't know, something along those lines. Ryan, you should cosplay Guy Fieri. Let's go to Flavortown. Oh, okay. So what should I do? Like shave my goatee and then color it? Get a spiky hair wig. Guy Fieri. I definitely need to go to the gym after this, man. Telling me to cosplay as Guy Fieri. Come on, Destiny. Down over 40 pounds. My face looks puffy today. It's because of all the Girl Scout cookies. I didn't hear from Mike Gross, so I'm not going to read his sheet. Because I don't want to go through that without letting him benefit from it. I could read Tia's. Should I read Tia's? Yeah, I'm going to read Tia's. Here, she's that we were been talking anyway. Actually, no, I gotta stay focused on the meetup. Stay focused on the meetups. If we do a meetup, what side of town are y'all most comfortable with? Riverside, beaches, South side, west side. Arlington. Downtown. And again, what do you guys want to do? The only person who said what they wanted to do was Rob. He said talk. Nobody else said what they wanted to do. I know I got good people in the chat that like to do stuff. Don't need to vote. This is the time to vote. If you want to be heard, I'm listening. If you want to help my mental health get to the point where I would actually put together some type of damn meetup again, better vocalize. Rob says, I mean, I'm in my house. In the middle, like a loft. Loft would work. They're good partners to work. I'd be down with that. I think that Sheridan off Gate Parkway, they would be willing to work with us too. He says, yes, I'd like to meet up. Always wanted to join in on Bites and Booze. Yeah, I will extend a personal invitation. Bites and Booze is a closed set for only a few of the chosen. Because I don't want to have drinks and eat with everybody. Like I said earlier in the chat, not friends with all y'all. Other communities, other organizations, they're going to pretend and lie to you and be like, you know what? I love all you and I'm everybody's friend. I'm not going to lie to you. I tolerate most of you. Some of you I think are a little bit better than okay. That's about it. No. No, Tia, I would definitely invite you to a Bites and Booze. And again, for those of you who also ask and I say no to, I've known Tia since... God, when did we meet, Tia? At least 2010. I graduated. Maybe 2000. I don't know. Whenever you graduate, wind it a few years. Mike Kai says Riverside, West Side. First says I would just say meet up and hang out at Leaderboard. The problem with doing it at least doing a formal GAN meetup at Leaderboard, Curtis, is that I can't I won't be able to issue any kind of control. I can't then put forth controls over, or be very difficult to put controls on checking on vaccination, temperature, and whatnot, because it would then be counter to what's going on with the rest of the customers. Man, there really isn't enough space to segment off, hey, these are only the meetup people. Then it's just gonna get jumbled up. I love hanging out Leaderboard. I'll probably go there again soon. But for something where I'm trying to have some kind of additional safety protocols my own. Not to say the ones that Leaderboard has aren't enough. If I'm gonna do my own thing, it'll have X amount of control. Destiny says, do what you feel is best, Ryan. If you feel like it's the time, then that's good. If not, then that's right as well. Up to you. Yeah, I still don't know if it's the time, but at least mentally I'm feeling in a place good enough where I would consider doing it. Does that make sense? Like before, even if the time was right, like from a world perspective, it was not something that I was interested in. My mental health wasn't in a place for it. Just my interest in where I was in life wasn't something that I do. But now, I'm starting to swing a little bit differently. You know, maybe, just maybe, I'll do a meetup again.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm back.
Again, if Renzo was here, it would have been way easier to coordinate that animation. He says, damn straight, I tolerate you though. Yeah, you do. I appreciate it. Philip, 8. Best answer. Philip had the best answer. 8. Oh no. Rob says, I think it's Tia's turn to run a meetup. No. Tia and I are working on things. Tia loves process too much. She's like most creative and design people. Love with process. Need to get her in the mode of just getting shit done. Curtis says, I don't live far from there, that's why. Understand what you're saying, though. I appreciate your understanding, Curtis. I'll still do something in leaderboard. Like, I'll still go there. Don't get me wrong. Destiny says, it do. Alright, we're going to read what Tia said from her sign-up sheet. Tia says, what best fits you? And now you can get a sense for some of the questions that are in the Think Tank sign-up sheet. So again, if you're debating whether or not this is something for you, by hearing these questions, hopefully you can determine whether or not it's your thing. Who can sign up for the Tank app? Getting that. There's the link thrown right in there. He says, I do. I'm busy pushing out posts right now. You're pushing out posts right now? How many are you scheduling, Doe? How many are you scheduling, Doe, Tia? As Scrooge McDuck might say from DuckTales, work smarter, not harder. Rob says, Tia, one time I ran a meetup, the venue couldn't handle the volume. It happened a few times. Tia says, oh, Destiny says, what's the think tank? The think tank is my way of drowning people with my thoughts. So the think tank, I'm looking for, it's two things. I'm personally looking for 2 or 3 people to kind of mentor and hopefully help the next person who wants, the next Ryan who wants to make a GAM. To kind of give them some help and guidance, ways that I wish somebody helped and guided me back then. It's also, though, a way for people who are that have shared those kind of passions, or motivated, have a lot of drive. I'm trying to get them together, so I'll put it together as a class structure, so we can talk about, hey, what are the things that you're trying to achieve? How can we get it? How can we help you get there? Then you'll hopefully have a few other people within this group that are striving for something similar, so then you guys can help each other and grow. It's kind of like how things work internally for the GAM team, but extending it out just a little bit. Again, if you're interested at all, sign up for it, Destiny. I would love to consider you. I've worked with you a lot in the past, so I have a lot of respect for you on this. But yeah. Plus, I'll probably bring food to these things. Another reason why it can't be open to everybody. Hold on 1 second. Got a message on my phone that's obviously more important. Human and dog matching hoodie sets. What? That's important. That's how you know people know. I think it'll be fun, Destiny. And again, I'm only going to take on like 2 or 3 people to kind of personally work with for a longer period of time. But I think just being around other like-minded individuals would greatly help each other. Like, I saw it happen on the team all the time. As people with a similar mindset, similar goals found each other and started working together, they just accelerated. I mean, it's the same way, like, even in school, when you find other people like in your classes have the same drive. Once you see those people kind of naturally meld together and they start doing awesome things. But okay, Tia, the question was, what best fits you? Easy opportunity for a dick joke. She didn't go there. She said content creator. I think I put that as multiple choice. Make sure people. Tell me a little bit more about what you want to do. No judgment, just throw it out there. That was the question, the prompts. Tia said, working on to expand my blog. What does that really mean? Working with brands and local creatives in whether related to food, travel, or event stuff in between, so I can influence or of sorts. I want to test out products, help showcase other businesses related to my blog about traveling, food, and events. That's not just local to Jack's, but local wherever I travel to. Then the next question was, where would you like to see your growth get you in 5 years? 5 years, I'm traveling more for work rather than just doing my 9 to 5. Working with local hotels, brands, products nationwide rather than just Jack's. So one of the I'm gonna rip into you a little bit, Tia, but this is out of love. So one of the things that I would jump into first, and this kind of seems like not really the point of doing this, but it's very important because it gets to the point of communication. So a lot of what Tia wrote here was kind of, they weren't the most complete sentences. So either that represents her thought process not being complete, or that needs to work on her writing, which is extremely important and relevant because she wants to focus more on content creation. If you can't do copywriting to a point where you can communicate clearly and concisely, that is something that you have to work on to strengthen. So just from reading this, that would be one of my recommendations, that you need to do some training in copywriting, get some, or watch some, I would say not just watch YouTube videos, but then I would probably, Tia, I will help you look around, find some content creators that specialize and have credibility around copywriting. Actually, I think I have a book here. Hold on a second. In the garage still. I have a book on writing better sentences and how to write sentences that are very clear and communicate well. I'll get you that. Yeah, my answers were very general. It's not so much that they were general, but it's just like they weren't all proper sentences. And some of them even contradicted, your thoughts contradicted themselves as you were writing them. Like it literally says, I want to test out products, help showcase other businesses related to my blog about traveling, food, and events. That not just, so like, and you got typos in it. That not just local to Jack's, but local to wherever I travel to. So that had typos. Sorry, this is the sentence that had a bigger, this is the contradictory sentence. Sorry, my apologies. I'm working 5 years. One of the things was I'm working with, I would be working with, or would hope to be working with, or because you're indicating the future, so you need to work on tense. But I'm working with local hotels, brands, products nationwide rather than just Jack's. If you're working with a local hotel, then it's not nationwide. You know what I mean? I mean, I guess you could work with the local branch of a nationwide. But you can, under like that sentence itself is a little contradictory. I get the thought I know what you're trying to say because I know you. But if I didn't know you, or if I was just somebody who was coming across like your blog or whatnot, I wouldn't be entirely sure of what you're saying. Then I would lose faith and confidence in you as an authority. You know, you're supposed to be the authority, the influencer. I would question that. So I'm gonna give you this book. I'm gonna go in the garage later on tonight. Actually, no, I'm gonna go in tomorrow. Get you that book. Yeah, just typing what I was thinking rather than solid ideas and content. That's an excuse, Tia. That's an excuse. Because whatever you were typing should have been clear. You know, it's an opportunity. Like, every time you go into one of these type of scenarios, there's no just. Like, I was just doing this. I was just being that. I was just, you know, just throwing some stuff out there. It's like, well, why? Then it comes back to, all right, well, maybe you're in the wrong place at the wrong time. You're just doing something. Why are you? This may not be the right thing for you. I know it's not the case. But do you understand what I'm saying? Even in that sentence that you just said, this is the thought process I want to change with you. Yeah, I want to help grow. You said just now, just typing what I was thinking rather than solid ideas and content. So in that sentence, you're saying that your thoughts are not solid ideas. Do you understand that? You've now told me that your thoughts aren't solid ideas. Yes, is no, I don't understand. And again, I know that you have solid ideas, but that's why I think copywriting and a better grasp of, and again, I know you speak multiple languages. There's that additional kind of like hurdle that you have. You have to attain a better grasp of English to the point where you can write in a way that maintains you as an authority, not authority in a bad way. Say, okay, Tia knows what she's talking about. I can understand her. Get what she's saying. It's a great idea. Because think about when you're talking about products from a brand and you're typing out like how great this product is, but then you're projecting that same type of ambiguity, or you're kind of double talking about the product unknowingly, so that's gonna distinguish you in a negative manner to the brand. Like, they won't want to send you other products. Other companies will read it like, oh, I don't know if we should send that stuff to Tia because someone writes about stuff. If I get across what we're trying to get across. So it's like a whole domino effect of other things that can be fixed. And this is the boring part. You're a creative person. It's very visual. So to work on copywriting in English is like, ugh, why don't you might as well get fucking math right? But it's necessary for the success. So if your goal is to do this thing here, then you have to be willing to do all the other things to get you there, whether you like them or not. Kind of like eating your vegetables when you're a kid. It's like, well, you want to grow? You want to get taller and stronger and not die? Better eat those damn vegetables. You're going to grow a little bit anyways. Nothing ain't going to be good. You would have grown a lot more. But I will say this from a positive standpoint. Tia did say what she wanted to do. She's like, I want to be a content creator. I want to write about traveling. I want to write about food. I want to write about events. And I want to start off with talking about kind of like local stuff and then eventually grow to I'm doing bigger things. Like that, I think she had that vision very clear. And in putting Tia in this kind of environment, I think other people who are looking to be content creators, I think they would gel together well and they would help each other grow considerably. Tia can talk about, you know, how she does photography. She can talk about the design aspects. She can talk about the problems that she's had in terms of juggling a schedule of not just work, but also personal and family life. What it's like to have a baby while trying to do all this. Like, there are so many things that Tia can offer that other people can grow from, get better from. And I think in helping those other people, it'll motivate Tia to become even better, because then she'll see the impact that she's having on those other people. Like, wow, you know what? I went through all this stuff, and all I did was share it with, you know, this guy, this girl, this person, and they're so grateful for it, and they were able to get better. I'm feeling better now about what I'm doing. I'm going to work even harder now because of that. So that's what I hope will happen. That's what's happened in the past. Rob says, what do you think about something at 9-0 poor again? It's a possibility. Some other things happen with 9-0 poor that I don't want to get into here. I'll talk with you about later on. But I think it's a possibility. You know me, I got loyalties. We'll see. I hope that helps you some, Tia. I hope that helps you a little bit, Tia. Hope you're picking up what I'm putting down. Can you imagine if you were a better copywriter, if you leveled up in your copywriting, how much faster would you be able to create content for writing those posts? You're great at taking pictures. Got great design. The struggle is and we're now starting to break down and categorize things. Imagine now you could write as fast as you could think it. What if your brain was already in that mode where you're thinking in perfectly short sentences or 2 to 3 sentence paragraphs regarding something, and you weren't having to think about it over and over again or go back and forth and proof and reproof it or be like, oh, is this okay? Like, did I say this right? What if you get to the point where you can just be like, oh, I got this? It just dumps out of your brain like that. Like, you'd be a fucking force at that point. Scheduling would be easy. That's the point. That's where I want to get Tia to. Get Tia to super stay in God mode. She'll be a content creating machine. Possible. No, Tia can do it. Doesn't. Rob's fault. He says, yeah, my answers were very general. Not the problem. I'm reading the old thing. Sorry, I was about to rip on you again. I'm like, why are you focusing on that still? So my apologies. I read the comments. He says, no, it helps. Copywriting is not one of my strong points. Definitely something I need to level up on. And once you level up on that, you're going to do great. Like, I had to work on my copywriting a lot. There were even times when I think I got forced into it a lot, especially in creating various like websites and digital campaigns, and I would just get copy from the copywriters, and I'm like, this does not work for digital. This does not work for the people that we're aiming at. And I was then forced into a situation of either using something that wasn't going to perform as well, or having to explain as to why it's not going to work as well and give a better alternative. That forced me to get a little bit better. Then there were projects where I just didn't have a copywriter, so I had to write it, so that helped me get a little bit better. Then there were times where I got for my job where I was actually in communications. I was like, holy crap, I'm a communications director. My main thing is writing. I need to be able to write, study, eat up copywriting, various ways of how to think. I had to get out of my comfort zone. Rob says, when you did those EE handbooks, right? What? Is that a joke? I don't know if that's a joke or if that's something real. Handbook. I don't know what that means. Sounds like it could be funny. Probably is. I just don't know it. Ah. Oh, employee handbooks? I did have to write employee handbooks at one point, didn't I? I don't remember. Can't remember, but maybe. I'd have to put together a lot of proposals. And putting together digital strategies for various companies. And that definitely forced me to tackle writing in a very different manner. How do I write something for PowerPoint versus how do I write something that's going to be digested? For Marcom. Oh my god! Oh, damn. Okay, now I remember. Damn. Holy crap, Rob. I remember that. Oh man, okay, well, I think I'm just about done digesting those cookies. Before I go, see, I'll check out this game. Oh, never mind. I'm not gonna be checking out this game because my controller's not. Well, we're gonna try to check out a game. I guess not. Rob says you're sleepy. No, man, I'm about to go to the gym now. Got to get in workout number 2 for the day. Oh, Clara posted. Look, Clara's prime example. Say Clara was probably second protege. Killing it. Great kill. I'll hit you up, Rob. Everybody else, have a good night. Be original, do good. Fill out the form if you're interested. And thank you for contributing to my mental positive, heartwarming wishes and memories that you share with me. Definitely pack this heart of coal. Do appreciate it. Hope get to the point where we see each other again soon. He says, cool, thanks for ripping at me. Have fun at the gym and don't fall asleep on the Stairmaster. That'd be awesome. If I fell asleep on the Stairmaster and somebody would report it, maybe we could finally make some money. Destiny says, well, have a good night, everyone. Take care of yourself. Got to go back to work. Oh, man, you're at work right now, Destiny? Dang, that's how you do it. Productivity. Be original, do good. I got to work on my sign language. I forgot how to say it. Good night. Dark Flash, thank you for raiding. I just noticed that. Hello, Raiders. We're about to close it down. So y'all rated it at the worst time possible. I appreciate you, Dark Flash. I just like saying Dark Flash. Makes me feel like there's racial equality in the Justice League. There's actually quite a few minorities in the Justice League, right? Every time I see a YouTube clip for Justice League, I'm like, oh, sweet. I hope this is that I haven't seen yet. And I watch it. But all right, I'm getting out of here. Be original, do good. And Dark Flash 91 got good wiener.